guys, so if y'all been following me, y'all know that one of my things and one of my main reasons for transitioning behind the chair is because God has me on a new assignment, and it is to shift from using my hands that I've used so comfortably for 17 plus years to begin to use my voice. So let me tell y'all, if you're anything like me, that has got to be the most scariest thing ever. That's when we're thinking about the people that are not called to us. But when you really get to understanding your purpose and your assignment and just how much God loves his people, that he will send you to open your mouth to help them, then it's no longer about you. It becomes bigger than you. Everything that you can even fathom, every thought that you can fathom as relates to your flaws or your insecurities or the things that people may judge, it ain't even about that. It's about you purpose. It's about fulfillment. It's about the fact that God did not create you without a purpose in mind. He thought of you in great big ways, extreme ways, that you would too be on assignment. So yeah, I share this with y'all because I know for a fact for myself, it was very scary for me to begin to use my voice. I had to really get cultivated in this area, and I'm still being cultivated because, again, 17 plus years, all I have ever had to do was use my hands. And I would use my voice periodically with my clients, but it's just not the same as that, public. So here's the thing. There's this thing called fear of being seen. What I finally understood about myself was that you don't really have an issue with using your voice, but you've been traumatized by bullying or just by always being criticized, even when you was trying your best. So that produced in you the fear of being seen, whereas most people, if they haven't struggled with any of that, they're able to do it with confidence, right? But for me, I understood that one of the things that have held me back from using my voice was the fact that I feared being seen. I feared that when I would get up in front of people, that they wouldn't focus on the positive things that was going on. They would be focused on the negative things. And God had to show me, like, no, give yourself grace. Go out there and do what I've called you to do, because again, it is not about you, even if they are. So now I am here to encourage you. So what are you going to do? God has called you to use your voice. And yes, you may have the insecurities. Yes, you may have the flaws. Yes, you may be judged. But it is so much bigger than you. It's so much greater than your insecurities. It's so much greater than your level of comfort that it's one of those things you'll never feel fulfilled until you do it. So you might as well do what it is that God has purposed you here to do. And 9 times out of 10, it is tied to your voice. Many of you already know God done told you several times, like, girl, start the podcast. Girl, start the YouTube channel. Girl, begin to use your voice. Share with people your testimony. Share with them the story. Share with them the ugly parts, and how, not just the ugly parts, but how God have helped you to overcome. Now, will it be scary? Absolutely. Will it be worth it? Most definitely. You will understand better by and by why is it that God wanted you to use your voice. You will begin to get things like messages, whether it be from one person saying, oh my gosh, thank you so much for sharing that. And people will begin to be healed and feel better and be whole and be turned towards the person that helped you, because it wasn't even about you in the first place, remember? They're able to turn to God and be like, okay, God, if you did it for her, or if you did it for him, you could do it for me. So that's what that's all about. So for me, that was the reason why I had to really get it in my head, like, Ashley, yes, you may fear being seen, but it's not about the people that might even judge you. It is so much bigger than that. It is about your assignment. It is about the people that are still hurting because you have yet to use your voice. Are you going to really be that selfish, Ashley, and think about you? Because that is the main thing that got me over this.